In this Malaysia food vlog, we're taking you on the ultimate Johor Bahru food tour. We'll sample a number of must-try local JP dishes so you know what to look out for when you visit Johor Bahru. We're Jay and John, bucket list travellers, who have a goal of experiencing 100 countries in our lives. We're currently at 48 countries and looking forward to exploring Malaysia for the next 3 months. For lunch today we're at Tong Guan Nyonya Kopitiam. And so it's traditional Malaysian food, the type of food that your grandmother would make, your Malaysian grandmother would make.
Yeah, and this restaurant's been around for quite a while and all the food looks amazing and the drinks as well look particularly good. So we're going to start off with some drinks. What do we have here?
So we have an iced coffee here, iced coffee ice. And then we also have a layered red bean drink. There's a layer of red bean syrup down the bottom, layer of milk, and then I guess a bit of a mix at the top. Looks really nice. Yeah, this is really good. So it's sweet. You can definitely taste the red beans in there, but it's pureed red bean, and it works really well. It's really nice.
So I'm trying the coffee ice. Ooh, yeah, that's really nice. It's got like a little bit of a malt flavour to it. The coffee is really nice and mellow. It's not bitter at all. It's quite sweet. Yeah, it's really nice served cold.
We were recommended the mee rebus and the mee siam here. So mee rebus is this. It's a noodle in a really thick gravy, and it's got some egg. It's also got some tofu in there as well.
We got it with the tokatok, which is this fish thing here.
Yeah, and then we also got the mee siam, which is just a dry noodle. We have just a basic one with egg. Also looks really nice. So I'll get into the mee rebus first.
Gotta squeeze that one, man.
Yeah. So a lot of lime for a lot of juice in that little lime.
I can smell the citrus.
Yeah, it's quite a thick gravy. There's a bit of maybe it's a shrimp paste in there, and it tastes a little bit peanutty as well. So yeah, that's really nice. And there's some crunchy things here too. I'm not sure.
I can hear that crunch.
Yeah. Not sure exactly what that is. They're sort of like, I guess they're like little rice cakes, maybe.
Maybe puffed rice or something.
Puffed rice, yeah. But that's really nice. And finally, I'll try a bit of the fish ataka. Well, that's good. So it's like a fish cake, one that's got a lot of herbs or spices in it.
What sort of texture is it?
It's fried quite well on the outside, but on the inside it's really, it's a really light texture.
So I've got the mee siam. It's a thin noodle. It comes with egg. It's got some cucumber, some sambal, and some crunchy things here as well, which look really nice. I think that's puffed rice. The puffed rice is really light and crunchy. It goes well with the egg. The noodles are really delicious. It's nicely fried. Yeah, it all comes together really well. It's quite a simple dish, but it's really delicious.
If you have a sweet tooth, then make sure you try Johor Bahru's most famous banana bread along Jalan Tan Hiok Ni.
Hiap Ju Bakery is an institution in Johor Bahru and it's been around since 1919. So there's always plenty of queues outside to get their delicious treats. The must-have item is banana cake.
We've got some legendary banana cake from Hiap Ju Bakery. So Singaporeans travel to Johor just for this cake, and people also wait in a line for an hour to get this cake. We were really lucky. We were there in a bit of a lull in the line, so we only had to wait 10 minutes. So let's see what this is all about. Oh, it feels so fluffy. And this was freshly baked, so it's still really hot. It smells very banana-y too. This is really good. So the cake is really light and fluffy. There's still the really strong taste of the banana. It is certainly sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's just the right mix of ingredients together that make a really yummy banana cake. I can see why Singaporeans love this. In addition to the banana cake, we've also got some coconut buns. So they're just little rolls filled with shredded coconut and probably a bit of cane sugar in there for good measure too. Yeah, that's good. So a nice coconutty taste, and yeah, it's pretty sweet as well. A really nice little snack. Just across the road from the Hiap Ju Bakery is the popular Roast and Coffee Cafe, a great spot to try some tasty local JB food. We're at Roast and Coffee at JB, and they're most well known for their signature laksa, so we're going to get one of those. Looks like this. It's very nice. And we're also going to get their ice bath cham, which is a nice drink, and then something else just to tide us over. So, I believe we need to write our orders down here and then go to the cashier to get it all sorted. So, I'm going to right away. Lunch is served. So this is a laksa. It looks amazing. I just love the vibrant colours. Oh, that's going to be great. This is the ice bath cham. Now, it's quite interesting. They have it in an ice bath so that you can get more of the drink. We were told that there wasn't supposed to be ice in there, but they've been a little bit cheeky and got some ice in there too. Not to worry, it still looks really nice. Cham is a mixture of both coffee and tea, so we've never had that combination before. That's going to be really interesting to try out. And finally, we've got Yu Kueh, which are rice water cakes. We've had these in Singapore and we really like them, so we're having them again. So this is made out of rice flour and water. It's all steamed, and then on top you've got preserved radishes and some sesame seeds as well. And you also have it served with a side of chili. It's a really interesting dish and a breakfast dish that you can find in both Singapore and Johor. I'm going to have some cham first. Yeah, so the cham's really nice. I would say that the coffee is the strongest taste in there. It's a bit harder to taste the tea in there, but it's very nice, a little bit sweet, but really refreshing. So here's the signature laksa. So you can choose what sort of noodles you want. We got the mi hung. There are 5 different types of noodles you can have, so that's pretty cool. Now, I'll just have some noodles to begin with. So there's some fried wonton wrappers here. You've got some tofu. I think this is a fish ball. That looks like some extra chili or sambal. Oh, it looks so yummy. I'm going to try some of the broth now. So it's all, the broth is a coconut milk broth, quite spicy. I had a bit too much. Okay, there's a bit of heat to it. Beautiful. A very nice dish. And this is one of Jay's favourite all-time dishes as well, so I'm sure she's going to love this too.
I'm feeling so satisfied after going to a Roast and Coffee for lunch. So all the food looks amazing, it all tastes amazing. The only thing I'd say is with all their drinks, they seem quite like there's not that big a serving size when you account for all the ice that they put in, but other than that, it is perfect.
Meldrum Walk is famous for its hawker street food, and no food tour to JB is complete without visiting. We were on the lookout for oyster omelettes and found what we were looking for in a nearby kopitiam.
This is a fried oyster omelette. So you could get the small or the large. We've got the small here, it's 10 ringgit. It's got heaps of oysters in it, and it's been nicely fried. It's got some spring onion in there as well. It comes with a little bit of chili sauce, and this is amazing. So it was freshly fried for us, brought to our table, and this, yeah, it's so good. Let's get a piece there. That oyster is really nice and juicy. and it works so well with the omelette. It melts together. Beautiful. Having that kick of chili is really nice, and a little bit of crunchiness of the onion and the bite of the onion is good contrast. And for 10 ringgit, this is really, really cheap. So we had some oysters in the US and they were $2 per oyster. Now here you get maybe the equivalent of 6 full-size oysters, and it's only around $2 as well. So remarkable value. So it's a beautiful dish. Highly recommend.
This oyster omelette is so good and such great value as well. You know, my nan would really love this. She's 96 years old, and my family joke that it's oysters keeping her alive. She loves oysters, so she'd have a great time here. Milo is a really popular drink here in Malaysia. I'm pretty sure it's an Australian invention. So Milo is like a malt or like sort of like a chocolatey type drink. Yeah, very popular in Australia. I love Milo, and this is probably the first Milo that I've had in over 3 years, so pretty excited. So it's quite sweet and has, yeah, a malty, chocolatey type flavour. And this tastes, it actually tastes a little bit warm, so I think it's a hot Milo that they have, and then they just put ice in it to cool it down. So you can also have hot Milos as well. Really yummy, and you should try it out when you're in Malaysia.
I'm excited for our first breakfast in Malaysia. So we're at Cedar Point Food Centre, and that's a hawker's market. So there's a lot of different food stalls to choose from, and we've chosen a couple of dishes that are very popular in Malaysia. We've got the national dish of Malaysia, which is nasi lemak, and we've got a pork bun, so like a steamed bun, which is typical of dim sum, and then I think we've got like a glutinous rice, kind of savoury rice mixture, and we're polishing it off with some milk tea, and this comes with some jellies that's been cut into little strips, so that looks really nice. I might start with the drink. This looks really refreshing. This tastes really nice. So the name wasn't in English, so I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it tastes very caramelly, so that's really delicious. And then let's try this milk one. These are one of my favorites. This is quite a big bun. It's about half the size of my head, and it's 4.50 ringgit. Pretty good value, and it's got a really nice soft bread that's been steamed on the outside, and then really flavourful meat with a few vegetables on the inside. So that's really nice. Let's try this rice dish. I was surprised at how quickly they came out, so this must have been just ready to go. So yeah, it's really starchy and gelatinous. Really nice flavour. I think it's soy sauce. Very nice sticky rice. And I think, I'm not sure if there's meat in there. Yeah, there's a bit of meat down the bottom as well. So that's a really nice dish. And then we have the nasi lemak. Nasi lemak is the national dish of Malaysia. Very popular for breakfast. So there's rice, there's egg, there's cucumber, peanuts, there's a sambal. Usually there's anchovies, I think, but yeah, there's some meat here as well. I think this is a pork cutlet. So this looks really nice. That meat's been really nicely breaded and fried. The sambal gives it a nice little kick of meat. The egg's got the gooey centre, which I love, and yeah, the rice just brings it all together. We've got the crunchiness of the peanuts as well, so this is a perfect little dish. A popular breakfast dish in Malaysia is kaya toast. So this is it. It's on white bread. It's got a lot of butter in it. and then it's got some manner of jam on it as well. The jam is like a coconut marmalade, so it's quite sweet, and they really don't skimp on the butter. So all up, this was 250 ringgit.
We hope you enjoyed our Johor Bahru vlog. What other dishes and places would you recommend for JB? Let us know in the comments. If you want to see more of our Malaysia travel vlogs, then make sure you subscribe.